Hello and welcome to Back to Basics. Hard to believe, but this is the last session in our series. Not to worry, we're already coming up with the next Back to Basics series, so keep an eye out for that. But my name is Molly Grant, and on behalf of Worldwide Sales Enablement and Acceleration, we're happy to have you here as always. And I think you're in for a real treat. SD-WAN may be the last topic, but I guess you could say we saved the best for last. That was the feeling this morning when we did it earlier. So I think you're in for a great session. And I know I learned something earlier today, and I'm sure you all will too. So just a couple of housekeeping items before we start. Just a reminder that we will post the recording and the presentation deck on Sales Connect, the newly revamped, facelifted Sales Connect. It might not be up until next week, but it will be there. So if you want to go back and re-listen to the recording or look at the deck or whatever, it'll be there for you. Also, a reminder that everyone's been muted on entry. So please use the Q&A panel to ask questions. We have panelists on board to answer your questions, and I don't want them to be bored. So ask your questions. Hopefully we can get them answered. But also at the end of the session, we have plenty of time at the end of this one to answer questions live. So if you would like to ask your question, a burning question that you want answered live, just raise your hand with the hand icon at the bottom of the screen after the presentation, and I can unmute you and you can ask your question live, especially if you think it's a question that everybody might benefit from hearing the answer to. There's no such thing as a dumb question in this series. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think I've covered it all. So with that, we'll get started. So Mike Palmer is going to be our speaker today. I think you'll love Mike. I'd love to hear him speak, and he's very knowledgeable about SD-WAN. But as I always do, I always like to go back to the why. Why Catalyst Full Stack Messaging is a thing, why it's working so well. And we believe it's just that we're answering the questions that our customers are coming to us with. They're turning to us to say, how can you help me address these business needs and drive business outcomes? And they focus on 4 key areas. It's all about helping them transform their infrastructure, helping them secure their enterprise, helping them deal with applications that used to all be conveniently located in their data center that are now everywhere in the cloud, in multiple clouds. And then lastly, helping them power hybrid work. So with those 4 themes in mind, we developed a message around Catalyst and the Catalyst ecosystem, if you will. And it's all about having the right software deployed on the right hardware. Next slide, please, Mike. So when you look at what we call the Catalyst Full Stack, it's the Catalyst 9K switching and wireless, Cat 8K routing, and then the software solutions that really help customers get more value out of their network. And so today we are to that 10th and most important one, SD-WAN. And with that, Mike, I'm turning it over to you, and I'm going to stop talking. So take it away, Mike.
Thank you, Molly. It is fantastic to be here with you. I'm thrilled to be talking about SD-WAN to all of our Cisco and partner sellers out there. Today, I hope I give you the right soundbite, that right high-level messaging or target conversations for you to bring to our customers to start the conversation around SD-WAN. Real easy nuggets, hopefully. As Molly mentioned, I'm Mike Palmer. I'm with our global SD-WAN sales team. I've been with Cisco about 18 years, and I love positioning Cisco SD-WAN because there's so many different areas where SD-WAN can help our customers' business, in particular around their enterprise architecture. So I'm going to jump into it a little bit here today. Again, questions, drop them into the Q&A. But first, what is SD-WAN? At a very high level, I want to talk to you about what it does, right? First of all, in what really leads the conversation a lot of the times is around transport independence, really being able to migrate off of traditional private lease lines into a more cost-effective way of consuming circuits, utilizing transport, etc. The second is around application control and really being able to capture that best user experience when users are accessing those applications or applications are traversing the network, being able to control via policies, security, quality of service, quality of experience is what people say, bandwidth optimization. It's another key area that SD-WAN really fits. Secure connectivity is critical. Anything we talk about around SD-WAN has to be secure, and I jump into a little bit of a use case around it, but intuitive automatic VPN solution on firewall and security solutions at the edge for direct internet access. Again, migrating from a leased line dedicated private circuit to additional circuits and connectivity options, you need to be able to secure that application and secure that user. And then intelligent path controls, really picking that dynamic or best optimized path, reducing as much latency, jitter, and loss as possible, and deploying policy-based routing, preferred routing protocols to make sure that again, that user experience, that application is optimized throughout the entire network. So these are high level, what is SD-WAN, what is software-defined WAN, and the high level messaging around it that the industry is talking about. What I want to jump into are these three specific use cases. These are where those nuggets, those bullets, those high-level messaging areas are that our customers are dealing with. So when we're talking to our customers, these are the areas we want to listen to understand if there is an SD-WAN opportunity, and we can absolutely position Cisco SD-WAN in these cases. First is around multi-cloud access, hybrid cloud access. Connecting a hybrid workforce to give a predictable application experience to our customers' customers and our customers' users. We all know that applications are migrating to the cloud, whether it's IaaS or SaaS or what have you. We know that's happening. We know they're moving out of the data center, and our customers are looking for help in migrating those applications and making sure that we have they have access in a multi-cloud world. The second is around secure WAN edge, or SASE. I'll talk about the right security in the right place and how SD-WAN delivers on that need, why that's important, etc. And third, analytics. Traditionally, our customers, their WAN, they have very good insight and understanding of what's happening on the network, in the offices, on their LAN. But the WAN has traditionally been a black hole, big black hole for them. They need to have better visibility and observability into that WAN environment, into their WAN, their wider area network, so they know how to access those applications in the cloud. It's not on their network anymore. They have to be able to understand what's going on. Traditionally, sometimes service provider owns that piece of it. We want to give our customers the visibility and the analytics really to have an optimized network here. So these are the three areas that I want to drill down on, specific use cases, and give you those nuggets. Before I get to those three, though, I have opportunity number one coming right out of the gate at you. The easiest way to position Cisco SD-WAN and to talk about SD-WAN is to add it to your customers' existing routers. Now, raise your hand or speak if your customer doesn't have Cisco routers. Yep, nothing. Everyone has Cisco routers, and this is the easiest opportunity to add value to your customer and position SD-WAN. I'm joking. I know you guys are all muted. But seriously, everyone uses Cisco routers. And we have two options here. We can upgrade current ISR 4K routers with simple software upgrade, no hardware to deploy, no supply chain issues to worry about. It's an easy conversation to move an autonomous router to a Cisco SD-WAN router, and that's our number one. So get to your Catalyst Full Stack site and see which one of your customers are utilizing ISR 4Ks, and we can easily have that SD-WAN conversation around it with them. That's the easiest opportunity and the biggest nugget for you. And the reason why that's so important, not only is it for the ISR 4Ks, but currently our customers have our newest Catalyst 8K or AR 8000 routers out there. And some of them are not utilizing SD-WAN. We've sold it to them. They have it, but they're not utilizing it. And really, it's important that they deploy SD-WAN for this reason. Folks, this is for you. I love this slide. It talks about the incremental Cisco bookings captured per account when SD-WAN is deployed. The blue line is when SD-WAN is deployed. The green line is when it's not. And I love this slide. For security, when SD-WAN is deployed, that account consumes 27% more security than if they didn't have SD-WAN. Routing, that's a no-brainer, is tag along to bring some hardware routing. But at our SDA, both switching and wireless, huge growth in account bookings in those areas when SD-WAN is deployed. Why? I don't know. Maybe because their WAN is operating so efficiently and optimized with great visibility, they want the same thing on the LAN. That's the reality. Hyperflex, compute, even collaboration. We sell more collaboration to accounts when SD-WAN is deployed. So that's why opportunity number one is so critical, folks. We want to put SD-WAN into our accounts, and if they have a Cisco router, it's an easy conversation. Now let's talk about those three use cases I highlighted earlier: the hybrid cloud world, the multi-cloud world. If nothing else, Cisco is number one, has been from the beginning. Our engineering, our development is all around being number one in a multi-cloud environment. And our cloud on-ramp capabilities, our features within SD-WAN makes that perfect. This cloud on-ramp for SaaS, we have a ton of cloud on-ramp features dedicated to certain SaaS applications. So we know, like M365, one of the largest SaaS solutions used out there today, we know by deploying SD-WAN, that M365 experience is optimized. It's so much better. And if you work for a company that doesn't have Cisco SD-WAN or SD-WAN in general, you'll know that that doesn't work as well as when you are utilizing SD-WAN. It is an optimized experience. We categorize M365. That's a whole other feature set. But cloud on-ramp for SaaS, M365, if they're utilizing WebEx and struggling with a user experience, SD-WAN can help that. SFDC, a host of different SaaS applications. And in fact, at the top right, you can see if your customer has proprietary SaaS application they use, something that they've created and put in the cloud, we now support customized cloud on-ramp solutions for those SaaS applications as well. So listen, does your customer utilizing SaaS? Same with IaaS. We now support all three top public cloud providers, AWS, Azure, GCP, all have that integrated cloud on-ramp capabilities to quickly connect and automate those connections and bring the SD-WAN fabric or their network connect directly into that cloud, optimize user experience. That's the ultimate goal here for our cloud on-ramps, is to create that easy connection, automated connection, and optimize user experience so the applications they are using in public cloud and or SaaS are perfect for those particular users, whether it be your customers or your customers' employees. So that's the second opportunity I want to make sure we nail, folks. Talk to your customers. If they are migrating applications to the cloud, if they're moving out of data centers, out of colos and into public cloud, this is the greatest opportunity. We want to introduce SD-WAN for automation and user experience. Cisco is number one in that multi-cloud world. We have deep integration with all three of the cloud service providers, as well as our SDCI partners like Megaport and Equinix. That's a different story, but think of a private backbone or a direct connect into those public cloud for an optimal user experience, really minimizing jitter, latency loss, that type, simplified deployments. It's really key, folks. That's opportunity number 2. The third one I want to talk to you about is security. As I highlighted, security, the right place, the right time. SASE, Secure Access Services Edge. If you haven't heard about SASE and networking-led SASE, then I don't know what you've been doing, because it is a top of mind for all of our customers. More than likely, your customers will be talking about SASE. You immediately should be thinking network-led SD-WAN. SD-WAN is the crust, it's the baseline for what Cisco delivers as a SASE solution. But what SASE is it combines that networking and security functions in the cloud, delivers secure connectivity for users in any environment, home users, remote users, headquarter users, accessing those applications in the cloud. And it really provides control, access, and enforcement for the right security protection consistently. That is what SASE is. And we have 2 use cases for SASE around here at Cisco. One of them is a secure remote worker. The other one is secure edge. And this is the leading SD-WAN use case around SASE. It really streamlines that connectivity to public and private apps across any location. It provisions the SD-WAN fabric across thousands of users, and it delivers secure access to those applications. If we go back to what I talked about around the connectivity and migrating to less expensive connectivity option, migrating off of MPLS to direct internet access or 5G or what have you, this SASE allows that to happen. It provides the integrated security into the fabric, into that WAN fabric necessary to provide security for those users and the applications. So the third opportunity here really is to listen to our customers talk about what's happening with their workforce. Like it's here at Cisco, everyone's working remotely. That's a little bit of a stretch, not everyone. A lot of people are working remotely. And that is the same in the case for many, many of our customers out there today. So they're trying to figure out, I have this group of folks working from home, I have this group of folks working from a remote office. I don't even know where these people are, but I have to be able to secure them and secure the applications that they are accessing in the cloud. SASE is the way to do it. So when we're talking to our customers, are they challenged with securing their users and their applications? Networking-led SD-WAN SASE is what we want to do. Cisco provides a unified SASE offer. Now you can buy it. SASE is made up of 5 different solutions. Here, and Cisco can deliver all of those directly. Gartner is the one that came up with the SASE, coined the phrase SASE, and has been managing or monitoring the growth of this solution over the last few years. And Gartner says that you should have a unified SASE offer from one vendor to make sure it all works together, to make sure it's integrated. And Cisco is one of the only vendors that can deliver a unified SASE offer, starting with Cisco SD-WAN. Some of our other ones, some of our competitors deliver Frankenstein solutions, SD-WAN from one vendor, security from another vendor, authentication from another vendor. It can be done that way, but Gartner suggests it should come from one vendor, one integrated solution. Now, don't get me wrong, Cisco SD-WAN can work with other security vendors to complete a SASE architecture within our customer. We can work with Zscaler if they've already deployed it. We can work with Palo Alto firewalls if they've already deployed it, but we can also deliver a holistic solution as well. So when we're thinking about our customer, when we're talking to our customer about challenges with remote workers or securing applications and access to those applications, this is an opportunity for them. We have Zscaler already, but we don't have SASE. We want SASE. Cisco SD-WAN plays right into that. Those are the things we want to listen to for our customers. Finally, the fourth use case I want to talk about, move quickly then, didn't I? Thousand Eyes. Hopefully you guys have heard about Thousand Eyes. This is an awesome technology Cisco bought almost, it's a year and a half ago now. But it is visibility and observability into the entire network. Not just the Cisco SD-WAN overlay, but the entire network. So I talk about Cisco SD-WAN measures point-to-point telemetry. We have vAnalytics within Cisco SD-WAN. That is analytics engine within our management user interface, and phenomenal reporting capabilities, point-to-point network telemetry. It enables automated routing based on network performance and availability. That's what Cisco SD-WAN does. Thousand Eyes takes that to the next level. Measures hop-by-hop network telemetry, and not only understands what's happening on the SD-WAN overlay, but on the physical underlay as well. Don't know why that says SD-WAN underlay. Should be an overlay. But nonetheless, it takes it to that next level and measures application performance and correlates with network insights. So absolutely key, the combination of these two solutions together. And again, you can see who has what from the Catalyst full stack. The combination together is really a turnkey agent deployment. Thousand Eyes sits on Cisco's routers, sits as a container right on our routers. It sits on multiple of our other solutions as well. In fact, it comes with our switching subscriptions on a Catalyst 9000. You get a certain number of Thousand Eyes agents to be able to run and create that visibility, observability throughout their LAN and their WAN. So you can use those in the WAN environment. But most importantly, combined together, these two solutions deliver actionable insights. Not only does it tell you what's going wrong, but then it gives you true actions that the operator can take to minimize any impact, downtime, jitter loss, what have you, in their entire WAN infrastructure. What's huge? No one else in the industry is delivering those type of combined actionable insights. So the fourth opportunity here is around Thousand Eyes, creating huge visibility in network. You're talking to your customer and they're saying, I really don't know what's going on in my WAN. I need to know I have SD-WAN or I don't have SD-WAN, but I don't have an app. I'm talking to AWS, I just use them for example, talking to AWS and they tell me their network's running great, but the application's running slow. I don't know what's going on. What an opportunity to position Thousand Eyes. And again, Thousand Eyes, part of that Catalyst full stack, visibility into the entire network, to the cloud, to the application, hop by hop, not just an overlay from one point to the other, but hop by hop. Between here in Southern California and Northern California, I probably have 5 or 6 hops that a provider is going to bring me along. So it really allows you to dissect that WAN. And most importantly, again, brings that actionable insight. The operator, it allows them to know exactly what they should do to optimize that entire WAN infrastructure and provide that application optimal experience. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can add it Thousand Eyes to current SD-WAN opportunities or SD-WAN implementations, I should say, or sell the whole kit and caboodle together. When you sell SD-WAN, sell Thousand Eyes, and what a powerful solution. Not only gives you those SD-WAN capabilities, but entire visibility and observability into the network. So let me wrap up. Hopefully you have those nuggets, and I'm going to refresh. I'm going to repeat them again real quick. Make sure we didn't miss them. First, why SD-WAN? That's important to know. What is that kind of elevator pitch? Optimized for multi-cloud. Hybrid cloud world, Cisco is #1 in connecting to a multi-cloud environment. Most of our customers are having it deliver a unified policy for IaaS and SaaS solutions and an optimized user experience when accessing those cloud applications. Right security, right place, regardless of where your users are accessing their applications. Cisco SD-WAN and SASE delivers the right security in the right place, whether it be on-prem, in the cloud, in their WAN environment. Our joint solutions, including SD-WAN, Duo, Umbrella, all part of that Catalyst full stack categorization, is there for us to be able to bring to our customers. And finally, analytics, true visibility with actionable insights for our customers, with a combination of both Cisco SD-WAN and Thousand Eyes. Those are our elevator pitch. Those are what we can bring. And these are the 4 actions. These are the 4 things we want to listen to and talk to our customers about. Do you have Cisco routers? Have you thought about SD-WAN? Are you moving applications to the cloud? We absolutely want to provide the best user experience, and we can do that with cloud on-ramp capabilities. Are your users all over the place and you're trying to secure them and the applications they're accessing? SASE is it? Or I need visibility into my WAN, into my wide area network. How can you help me? We do that with Cisco SD-WAN and Thousand Eyes. Folks, there's a link here on the bottom that shows this and a lot of more information around SD-WAN, and of course the link to Catalyst Full Stack, so you can start investigating what the opportunity is with your customer. Molly, that's what I have. I know I maybe went a little long. We still have a few minutes for some questions.
We do. We have 3 minutes left, so we'll make use of those 3 minutes. Before I open it up for questions, just a quick reminder that next week we're actually doing a rerun, if you will, of the switching session that was first done, the one that launched Back to Basics. So if you want to attend that again, or if you didn't hear it the first time, you can go register on the Back to Basics registration page and come join us next Thursday for the repeat. I am going to open it up now. If you have a question for Mike or Bo or Brent, you can just raise your hand using the icon at the bottom of the screen, and I can unmute you and you can ask your question live. I can't believe we had no questions in Q&A, Mike. You either did such a fabulous job that you answered everybody's questions in advance, or I don't know what. It's spring break and everybody's brain has checked out. So if you have a question, please raise your hand. Be glad to unmute you and have you ask your question live. I'll also remind everybody that, as I mentioned at the start, if you joined a little late, the presentation and the deck will be posted on Sales Connect for future reference, so you can always find them there. All right, people, 2 minutes and counting. I don't like awkward silence. So
as we're waiting on maybe a question, I just want to thank everyone for joining here today and remind everyone that myself and the entire global Cisco SD-WAN organization is here on the ready to help you position Cisco SD-WAN in those 4 use cases, those 4 opportunities, and whatever other ones that you might identify at your customers. So feel free, always feel free to reach out to your Cisco SD-WAN specialist team.
And I can attest that they're all friendly and, easy to get along with. We do have a question just came in chat. Any thoughts on carriers going after the SD-WAN space?
I'm happy to talk about that, and real quickly, unless Bo or Brent, you can add on. Our carriers, our telcos, our service providers have embraced SD-WAN. Almost every single one of them are delivering SD-WAN as a service, delivering a managed service around it. That was not the case 8 years ago. 8 years ago, they were very upset that we were talking about ways to migrate off of MPLS. They have embraced this, and they are very good at delivering a turnkey solution with Cisco SD-WAN and a management around that wide area network associated with it. So they have fully embraced it, and I think everyone has a managed service offering that they'll be delivering.
Tom, I hope that answered your question or gave you some clarity. He said thank you, so you did.
Cool.
And with that, I guess we will call it a day. Panelists and speakers stay on, and we'll put us back into the practice session. But Mike did such a fine job thanking everybody for coming. I'll do the same. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to join us for the Back to Basics series. And be on the lookout for the next invite. Like I said, the next series will start in May. And so I think we'll have the invitation out in a couple weeks. So look for that and absolutely join us on Thursdays for the Back to Basics continuing. So y'all have a great weekend. Have a great day. Thank you.